This is the video for Briteeny Taxi, the first assignment in the second unit of Excel. You will find the draft that I have pulled up on my screen on my website. So you need to go there and find that, open it, save it to your own drive, and make sure that you have your instructions in front of you so that you can go along with those. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to enter formulas into cells E4, F4, and G4. So go ahead and activate or highlight E4. And what we want in here is we want costs per miles times miles driven. So that would be, we put in an equal sign to establish we're doing a formula, B4 times C4. In F4, we're going to do maintenance cost plus mileage cost. So we'll do an equal D4 plus E4. And finally, in G4, we'll do total cost divided by miles driven, or F4 divided by C4. Now we want to copy these three formulas down, so we'll highlight them and use our fill handle to copy them down to the 12th row. Now we need to determine the totals for miles driven, so C13, maintenance cost D13, mileage cost E13, and total cost F13. So we're going to sum those up, hit enter, and then we can use our fill handle to go over to the F13 range. In the range D14 through D16, we want to figure out average values, highest values, and lowest values for D4 through D12. So we'll activate D14, and we can go up here and find our average that way. You'll notice that it includes D13, which is inappropriate because that's going to skew our numbers since it's the total. So you have to change it to D12 and hit enter. You can also, for the next one, hit equal max. And you can just highlight what it is you want and hit the enter. And minimum. Again, highlight what it is we want to, look at. Then you can take all of these and carry them over. So we want to use the fill handle to copy the three functions to the range E14 through G16. We want to copy the formula from G12 to G13. So we want to take this formula and bring it down here to get a total. So we'll go ahead and just use the fill handle from G12 to G13. We need to come out and deactivate it to see if that cell style changed, and it did. So we're going to click on G13 and reapply the total cell style. So when I click off of it, I should see that it looks that way again. It looks like now we need to go ahead and format our document. So the first thing we want to do is come over here to page layout and themes, and we want to choose executive if we have it. If you find that you're missing the one that I'm telling you to use, then you have full authority to change it, and I don't see executive on this one. So you can change it. You just need to make sure that you make a note of that on your rubric so that you don't get into trouble with that. So I'm going to go ahead and do slice. Then we want to change A1 to a title cell style. A2 to a 16 size font. A1 and 2 we want to be teal in color with a thick border box, and that's our background fill color. All right, now we want to add the accounting number format with 2 decimal places and a fixed $sign. So we want to do that to B4, and then we want to press and hold Control and do D4 through G4 and D13 through G13. Add our $sign. And we can see that we have 2 decimal points on that. The next thing we want to do is we want to highlight B5 through B12. Oops, sorry. Press and hold Control and do D5 through G12. Let up off the Control and add a comma style format with 2 decimal points. And we can see that we have 2 decimal points there. And then we want to highlight C4 through C13. And we want to do comma style format but no decimal points. So we'll do comma and you see that it added decimal points, and so we want to take those away. Now we want to apply conditional formatting to cells G4 through G12. So highlight those cells, and we're going to apply conditional formatting to cells with a value greater than 1 so they appear with a yellow background. Highlight cells greater than 1 with yellow fill. Click OK. On cells D14 through G14, D14 through G16. There we go. Apply the accounting number format. Cells A3 through G3, we will wrap text. We want to bold cells A3 through G3, which we have highlighted, so then press and hold A13 through G13. And A14 through A16. And then we want to center A3 through G3. You have finished everything on this assignment. The only thing you need to do is display it from which values version, which it is right now, to format version by pressing Control Accent, and it'll widen it out, and that'll have it ready for me when I come to grade it.